everyone, I am here and I'm going to be using the Nuvo Gilding Flakes. Now I did a little bit of prep work prior to coming on, and I'm using the Silhouette double-sided adhesive sheets, and this is fabulous to use on your Cricut or your Silhouette, either one. And you can cut out any image you want, and that image can be covered with the Gilding Flakes. So I wanted to do snowflakes. So I've already cut out some snowflakes. I will tell you, the more intricate the cut, the harder it is. So just FYI on that. I was able to also use my snowflake punch for that, and again, it cannot be a too intricate of a punch because it does get stuck in the paper. But I wanted to come on and show you how I do the gilding. Before I do that, I'm just going to show you really quick. I'm going to be using the Snow and Cocoa collection, and I pulled out several papers here. And then some 6x6, some snowflakes, the chipboard, and some embellishments that I will be working with as well. But let's get with the fun part. So I've decided I really want to kind of mix it up and do both silver and gold. So I'm going to peel off the top part of this. There we go. And it's going to leave me with a sticky, like a sticker there. I'm only going to do one at a time so that I don't get the flakes like all over the place. And these can be very, very finicky because if I breathe too hard, they're going to blow all over. So I'm going to stop talking for a minute. Look at how awesome that looks. I'm going to dump that right back in there. Look at that. Now I will clean it up a little bit as well. Just go in here with my brush. And I just have a white sheet behind me to catch all this. Look at how pretty that is. That is gorgeous. Let's do, oops, move this guy. Let's do this guy in silver. And now I had trouble with some of them, and so you'll see some of them did not, and it was because when I was peeling it off of the sheet it was on, I was really having trouble getting it all up. But that's okay because I'm going to be layering other snowflakes on top of this. So I can always cover up what didn't exactly turn out perfect. And remember, this does not have to be perfect. Snowflakes are not perfect. Okay, so there's the silver. And I'll layer over some other snowflakes in there, so I'm really not worried about that at all. Okay, let's do this one gold. having a hard time getting that little piece off. There it goes. Okay, this one I wanted gold. And as you can see, you really don't need much at all. So these Gilding Flakes will last so long. And since they're not like any type of a paste, they're not affected by, you know, dryness or moisture or anything like that, they will last forever. I'm trying to get that little piece right there done. Okay, so I didn't have you watch me do all of those snowflakes because it's kind of a repetitive process. But I am using Snow and Cocoa collection for this layout. And the picture is just a picture of my home in North Carolina, and we had gotten snow that year, you know, during Christmas time, and I wanted to document it because it doesn't happen very often. So, and I love this collection and have been wanting to use it for so long, and it's very hard to use when you don't get snow. So the Gilding Flakes, I wanted to let you know, I purchased these at my little scrapbook store, and I will leave all of her information down below. If you do go to the website and they're not listed on the site, that does not mean they don't have them. Go to her Facebook page and just message Michelle, and she will get them ready for an order. You know, she will put them in your cart for you, and you can go about doing that way. So I wanted to use that kind of Navajo looking pattern along the bottom of the page, and I was going to position my photo towards the bottom just so I can showcase all of the snowflakes above. And I am layering just lots of the pattern papers. I had the 6x6 pad, so I was just kind of layering. I think I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different papers here that I layered my photo with. And yeah, I love the layering and I love how it turned out. Once the layering is done, I will go ahead and glue that photo on there, and then really it's going to not take very long at all because I'm just going to be layering up more and more little snowflakes just to go along with all of the gilded snowflakes. So yeah, what kind of layouts are you guys scrapping right now? I know a lot of people will do Christmas in July, which is fun, and I would like to do that. But unfortunately, I'm going to be moving at the end of July, beginning of August. So it's not really going to allow me time to get into my Christmas stash. But maybe I'll try that in August because I find it very hard to scrapbook Christmas during Christmas, if that makes sense. So here I am going through all the die cuts, and I'm layering in, adding some pink and aqua, and I even put in an acetate piece, and I just love all of the different textures that go into all those snowflakes. I'm going to be titling this Winter Surprise, and winter is from the puffy sticker sheet, and the letters I used for surprise, which are silver, are actually I got on clearance at Target, believe it or not. I am so sorry about that. My phone, I forgot to turn off or put it on airplane mode. Anyway, so this is going to go together really, really quickly. I am going to be adding all those snowflakes that you've seen on there, and I'm going to add some sequins and I thought about adding Nuvo drops, but I decided on adding sequins instead, and you'll see that coming up here shortly. Now, I found this gold washi that was from the Target dollar bin during Christmas time last year or maybe 2 years ago, and I thought that would be perfect to join the strip of paper on the bottom and just kind of add a little bit of decorative edge there. I do realize most of it's going to be covered up, but that's okay. And as you can see, I used both gold and silver on this layout, and I really, really love how it turned out. So don't be afraid to mix up your metals because they really can look really good. I especially think it looked really good with the snowflakes. So I'm going to use this chipboard piece there, and this, of course, you've got to glue all of these chipboard pieces down because they're not going to stick. And then I find the tag and it says Snowmen, Mittens, Hot Cocoa, and Happiness. And I'm going to tuck that behind and just playing around to see what else I want to kind of put in that little cluster right there. I am going to create 3 clusters, one to the left of the photo, one to the right next to the title, and I will have a small one up at the top. So here I'm gluing my photo cluster down, and I'm using this little acetate deer, so cute. And then here's gonna be my title, which I mentioned before, which is Winter Surprise. And yeah, I love the colors in this layout so much. I think this has been one of my favorite winter collections. I did like Snowflake from last year's crate paper collection, but I really love this one. So I'm going to use this tag, and I'm going to use it to just create a small embellishment cluster to kind of complete that triangle. And this is going to be a very simple cluster because there is a lot going on up there, but I wanted to have something at the top to catch your eye so it would not go off the page. So something a little bit heavier than the snowflakes, and that's what this does for me. I'm going to add a little banner that says the wonders of winter, and I do put that up on foam, so that also kind of helps your eye to stop there because your eye sees that dimension. Pulling out some different sequins. I found this little, I think it's for bead storage, but I found that on Amazon, and that's how I store my sequins. And I'm just going to pull out any colors that go with my layout and just kind of add a little bit something extra to that. And then I'm going to finish up my clusters. I will add, I wanted to bring some more gold down to where the snowman was. And so you're going to see me add a gold chipboard piece there. And then there on the right, I added a puffy house, and then a few label stickers that say Hello Snow, Keep Warm and Snuggle Up, and Snow Day. And then here's where I'm going to add all of those sequins. I do not believe I make you watch me add all of those tiny little sequins. And I just use my art glitter glue, and I simply use my little picker, jewel picker thing, or sometimes my fingers, but yeah, I'm going to use the jewel picker. And I just put a little dab of glue down and then stick the sequin down. Super easy. And with that art glitter glue, they will not fall off. So once I finish up the sequins, this will be the end of my layout. If you're looking for the Gilding Flakes, you can click on or check the links below for my little scrapbook store, and I know that she does have them in gold, silver, and copper. Here I'm giving you a closer look, and I will have still shots at the end. Thank you so much for stopping by my channel. I really appreciate your time for watching this. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.